Yo, it's your boy Critique the Mass Critic. We're back at it with some other videos. I know it's been a minute. And between work and these other projects I've been doing, I'm forever chasing the bag. Sometimes it's hard to get these videos out because there's only so much time in a day, and I'm tired. I'm an old guy now, to that. Anyway, thank you for joining me. You could have spent your time anywhere with anybody, but you decided to spend your time with me, and for that, I'm truly appreciative. Come on in, look around, comment, like, subscribe, only if you fuck with me. I know you don't get them things out for free like that, but if you fuck with me, do that thing. Hit them comments up, you know what I'm talking about? Today, man, we're just going to react to with the Europeans and all these different countries in town for FIFA and the World Cup and everything, their experience in America and everything, but I've seen them react to our national anthem. So I just wanted to check out the reactions and, you know what I mean, and have you join in with me, see what's going on. Okay? Let's see what's happening.
In the FIFA World Cup. And this is the first game that America played. I did watch this game, but I watched the second half and onwards, so I missed the national anthem. So really excited to check it out right now for the first time. I'm just ready, man. I always enjoy these kind of videos, so yeah, let's get into it. Look at the stadium. Unreal. Beautiful. Oh. I've got goosebumps. Amazing. And the home of the brave. Yo, I wanted to pause and talk through that, but listen, I've done a couple national anthems before, and you guys have told me, please do not pause throughout the national anthem. So I tried my very best, right? But yo, I was hearing like the whole entire crowd singing loud. Very, very.
Hey, that's shit. You know what I'm talking about? Short story about the Star Spangled Banner. So the war was going on between what it was us and Great Britain, whatever they was coming over here. So we had soldiers that were captured on from our side and soldiers that were captured from their side. So the dude, what is his name? It's Francis Scott Key, if I can remember correctly. I might be wrong. If I am, please forgive me. Tell me who it is in the comments. But I was thinking it was him. But he was sent to negotiate the release. But anyway, so the commander from the Great Britain was like, yeah, we definitely give you the release and everything. And so he went down into the bottom of the ship because they had the prisoners, our prisoners on ships. Because remember, they invaded our country after we didn't separate and everything. So they got our prisoners in the bottom of the ship. So he went down there to let them know that they're going to get free. Anyway, so after he come up, he was like, man, listen. He said, yeah, I'm gonna release him, but it's just all, it's all for nothing because man, we coming and we gonna bomb the shit out of this motherfucking place. He's like, hold on, man, this is not a war place right here. This one is not for war. This is, we got kids, we got, like children, women, and shit like that. It's like, no, we're gonna bomb the shit out of this. We just started this and that fucking flag right there. We're gonna take that shit down. So anyway, so a dude on the doggone ship when they came in, right? Anyway, so when they came in, they started bombing the shit out of the fort. I forgot the name of the fort. You gotta forgive me. I'm not a true historian, but I'm trying to tell you to the best of my possible ability of my recollection. So they bombing the shit out of the fort. So goddamn, you know what I'm saying? All through the night, the fight is going on. It's just going on, man. And there is no stop in our forces, the Americans and everything. So it's like, man, shit, this shit is going on. What we gonna do? We gonna bomb that fucking flag because it seems to me whenever that flag stands up, y'all are resistance. So we gonna knock the shit out of that resistance. Listen, they bombed that shit and they bombed that shit. So while the bombing was going on, before it happened, he went. Francis Scott Key, I think that's his name. He went down there and he told the prisoners what was going to happen. So every time that while the war was going on, the prisoners that was down in below the ship, they want to know what's going on. It has the flag fallen? Has the flag fallen? So no, the flag ain't fallen yet. So they just keep bombing overnight. They sent so much shrapnel there and all this smoke and the cannon fire. So when he says the rocket's red glare, those bombs bursting in the air, he's talking about the bombs that they was trying to knock the flag down. And then when you hear it said, and it came true through the night that our flag was still there. Listen, the flag didn't go down, man. You know why the flag didn't go down? Because every time they bombed that motherfucker, everything around it, they bombed the fuck out. But every time they bombed that motherfucker, another American person came in and hold that shit up. Hold that shit up for the fucking battle. You know what I'm talking about? So when the night was over, you know what the fuck held that flag up? It was the bodies of the motherfucking people that died through the night holding that fucking flag up. So when we sing that fucking national anthem, I want you to remember, man. I want you to remember, black, white, I know Kaepernick didn't want to stand. Yeah, we get injustice. We do get injustice, and that shit is wrong. And I wish it would stop because we don't want to bother nobody. And when I say us, I'm talking about African American people. We love this country too. But I've had people, my family members served this country. But the thing is about this flag, what makes this shit so fucking good is that those fucking people all through the fucking night, they tried to stomp the wheel out, but they held that fucking flag up. They held that fucking flag up. So when everybody is singing that fucking national anthem, if you don't know why you singing that motherfucker, it's because that shit, that is the spirit of what we got here. That's in the spirit of every fucking American. We sing that shit proud. Of course, it's supposed to bring you goosebumps because it's meaning behind that shit. That is a true fucking story. And the songs, the lyrics that make up that song is talking about the battle that went down. That Star Spangled Banner. And the flag was tattered, man. It was tattered. But that shit still been flying. Held up by the bodies of the people that died through the night and wouldn't let that motherfucker fall. Anyway, I know this is quick and I know this is short and I haven't been here with you all these past couple of days. But like I said, work, man, it's working. I'm trying to build, I'm pretty irate, but I want to be, you know what I'm talking about? I want to be really well off, you know? Well, I'm now, but I'm talking about, I want to be rich. You know what I'm talking about? I want my money to work for me, not me work for my money. Right now, I'm in the stages, well, some parts of my money is working for me. But also, I got areas where I'm working for my money too. I want to cure all of that and just have my money work for me. But anyway, so I'm chasing a bag. But I thank you for joining this thing with me. I appreciate you because you could have spent your time with anybody, but any place else, but you decided to spend your time with me, and for that, I'm truly appreciative. I know you don't give these things out for free and everything like that, and I ain't trying to buy it. Now, what I want is your friendship. You know what I'm talking about? Your loyalty. Man, only if you fuck with me, comment, like, subscribe. Man, do that thing you doing, no comments. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I hope your lives is as low as mine, and I don't know about you, but me, I'm going to keep it grooving till the world start moving. I'm going to holler at you. Thank you for joining me. You know what I'm talking about?